So here's the deal. I want to make a game. Can I stop creaking? Thank you. I want to make a game. I know pretty much nothing about, wow, I am really short. My chair keeps on sinking. I know not a lot about Unreal Engine and I want to make it in Unreal Engine. I want to try to make a game and I'm going to make vlogs, I guess, of the progress. I'm going to start completely from scratch, kind of from scratch, you know, with the first person engine blueprint because I want it to be a first person game, or try to, you know, have you guys join me as I learn how to do this. Games, first person. Okay, my chair is sinking. I am going low. So let's just call it a Jaakeup game project. First person, I want it to be blueprint. Yeah. First step of the progress. Let's click play, see what we got. We got a character that can move around, no legs, and we got motion blur on. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is learn how to turn off motion blur. How do I turn off motion blur? Settings. World settings. Nope. Motion, no project settings. Yeah. For motion, blur. There it is. Engine rendering, turn that off. Much better. I can actually freaking see. Okay, so it gives you this, which I don't really want. I'm just gonna delete it. I don't want to start a rifle. First, I want to be able to pick up items. What are you guys saying? F or E? I'll do F. Let me know which button you like better. So I'll do F. When I walk up to an item, I want to be able to just pick it up. Blueprints. Thank you. When I hit F, so type in F key, let's do a branch. I'm gonna add a Boolean variable, call it is holding. Get is holding. It's gonna come out here. It's gonna do a line trace. What's it called? Line trace by channel. Yeah, it's going to grab component or grab actor. What? Yeah, let's do a destroy actor just to see if this works. Oh. I think I just destroyed myself. The start has to be the character mesh, right? Nope. First person camera? Nope. Okay. Character mesh? Nope. Okay. First person camera. Get the world location. It's gonna be the start. Yeah. Get rotation. So this is get the forward vector. That's going to get like draw a line out of that rotation angle. Add in a multiply node. What do I do? To float? Yeah. Do an add node. And I want to add the location to it. Put that at the end. Grabs from the first person camera. It grabs the world rotation of it. Grabs the forward vector of it. So it draws a line out from the front of it. It multiplies it. I want to make this a float. So we're going to do something like 500. This is going to be like the distance of the line. So how long the line is. And then it adds that distance to the location, and that's going to be our endpoint of it. And then when it hits that, then it's going to destroy the object. With full disclosure, I'm completely following a tutorial right now. Oh, brother! Return value, a branch. We're going to check if, you know, we draw a line and it hits something, then hit result. Huge list of stuff. Goodness. And it's going to be looking for all this kind of stuff that it's going to do once it does this kind of. Add a physics handle, so we can just drag that out. Going to do a grab component. Let's do at location. If it draws a line out and within 500 units it hits an item, then it's going to do the grab component. The is holding boolean that we created earlier, we're going to set it, so connect it, and if all this stuff is true, then we're going to set is holding to true. Correct! Hit component is going to be our component. I think now, no, okay, not yet. Out of the hit component, I have to get the world location, this one, put it into the grab location. So that's going to get the location of the object, and then it's going to grab the component and put it inside that location. Huh? Not yet. Because I did do this before. Kind of testing myself, essentially. The branch. Right now, it's only doing it for one frame, so I can't like click and drag it. I can't pick it up and drag the object. If pressing F is holding thing true and you are holding something, then we have to set up something for when you are holding something. Grab a release component that automatically adds the physics handle over here too. All this stuff already happened where it traced a line and it grabs an item. All this is set to true. That means you're already holding an item. If you are already holding an item, then release component. Grab the is holding, set is holding to false. Okay, so this is just the system to set to grab. So what I want, this system is being run on loop constantly every frame. So I need to add an event tick, grab it out into our branch, is holding variable, get it, check for it. If it is true, set the target location of our physics handle. Set target location and rotation. And this is going to be the exact same thing that we did for the other line, for the line trace. I can just copy and paste it, set this to the new location. So now the new location will be directly in front of the camera, that same line where that line is being traced to. Okay, save and compile that. Gonna grab an item. Oh, okay, that pushes really far away. There we go. I hit F and it picks that up. Now what I want to do is for the item, when I pick it up, I want to decrease the distance. So this is good, like drawing the line. This is how far the line is. So if I made this like 1,000, for example, I could pretty much grab it from anywhere. Okay, not anywhere, but it's a long distance away, but it's still too far away from me. So this number down here, I can set this down to something like 150, 100. That brings it really closer. So the issue is that it keeps rotating. Like it just keeps moving. For the new rotation, I need to grab the object's current rotation. Nope. At location with rotation. Same thing. Let me clean it up a little bit real quick. Save. Yeah. Two main issues with this though. If I were standing on top of it and I grab it, I start floating. So that's not good. First, what I have to do is
6.5 hours later.
Yeah, I'll figure that out when I get to it. Let's highlight all this, create a comment. This is our grabbing loop, and this here is our grabbing system. The big issue that I was dealing with before I even came into this, what I just did was like 4 days worth of work. Let me just make a basic blueprint, make it an actor, BP box. I'm gonna add a cube.
Hello, Mario.
Make it smaller. Okay, this will be our box. Oh, that's kind of small. Play. Okay, so that's our box. Be able to pick it up. Yeah, simulate physics. There we go. Okay, so now I have a box I can pick up. Imagination. But the issue here, when I pick it up and I move around, it rotates. I'm not doing that. It's just like by default sticking to where the initial like rotation that I picked it up in. I don't want that. I want to set the new rotation to be the rotation of the object that's already there. Like I want it to be facing the player's camera. So I think I should actually just get the forward vector, right? Set that to be it. Okay, so that rotates it, so it's like that. Okay, see, now this is the issue that I was having. I need to figure out how I can make it so that it constantly stays facing me. Like, I don't know what it's doing, you know? What is it doing here? Is there a way I can make it so that, like, this face is the one that is facing me when I pick it up? Like, maybe have the Y value. Another thing that I want to do is add in a crosshair. I want to add a new widget blueprint, user widget, call it W_main. This is going to be our main heads up display. A new canvas panel, I guess an image. Yeah, an image. Resetting everything. I want it to be 40 by 40 in the size. For the anchor, I want it to be the center. Reset the position. And for the image, I want it to be, so I made an image. I made a crosshair, just a PNG of a black dot. Go into my widget, add the crosshair, bam. Add a on begin event begin play. That's what I want. Draw HUD? No. Draw something to do with widget. Create widget. W main for the class. Preview? No. Display? No. Add to viewport. Tile. There we go. Now we got a crosshair so I can see where I'm aiming at. Back to the main issue at hand, which is the box. This is my biggest issue. I don't know how to add the box to be like facing me. I know it has something to do with this. I need the rotation to be a specific rotation. I need it to be like the default rotation. I don't know how they do that though. So that's where I'm stuck at right now. I'm gonna try to get consistent uploads on just like this process, because I feel like not a lot of people show off the process of actually learning how to make a game. They just kind of, know how to do it and then they record it. Okay, let's do first person camera, get rotation, get world rotation. How about that? Okay, see now like it spins with me, so that's good. But it's still like, it's not what I want, but I can fly. I'm gonna try to figure this out, but if you have any idea, or if you are like a pro at doing this, let me know down in the comments if you have any idea of what I could try. Or heck, even if you're not a pro, like leave some suggestions of like maybe what I should be doing, and maybe I can figure out how to word it into a Google search. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the rest of my channel. Yeah, the rest of my channel is not any of this, so be ready for different stuff. But I'm going to try to upload more of stuff like this. Maybe. We'll see how it does. Other than that, thank you so much. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Check out my Etsy shop, JK3D Productions. I sell cool 3D printed things like these. as well as some other things that you might be interested in. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.